a faster-paced game. John Wall can certainly deliver that. Russell opens up the game on a transition three.
D. Russ was able to maintain his footing on the sideline, knock in the three, and right back at you. Here comes Marcus Morris. Now, we've seen that so much last year at the beginning of the game. Athletic. Clippers are deeper from a skill position perspective, but you can see that. And once again, there he is in one of his favorite spots, senior. Reckless abandon that John played with when he was younger. You won't see that now. It's more calculating. Beautiful pass that time to Nas Reed inside by Russell. But it's more calculating with John.
Long rebound goes to Zoo. George left alone in the corner. That provokes a three, holds the finish, and then backpedals defensively. Basketball. Morris for three. I like what I am seeing out of this young man.
Feel pretty good.
Right there, under 7 to play in this first quarter. Clippers 4 for 10, the Wolves 2 for 12. Give one more to the Clippers. And there you've seen what John Wall can do already. Leather larceny with Russell to beat Leonard. Giant strides and a graceful glide. And Kawhi Leonard ignites. Wall misses on the three. Edwards gets around Morris. Feeds Reed, and he punches it in. It is 17-9. Clippers now with Minnesota. Good time to be in the Twin Cities. Leonard, baseline jumper falls. This offseason, we'll talk about the real acquisition a little bit later on in this one. As Towns off the glass, it is good, counted, and a foul. We'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Intelligent enough to know that.
They are intelligent fans.
Thank you.
Bonjour, monsieur. As amazing. I wish they would have done that back in 2006, but I digress. Well, needless to say, that's when I was. Incredible people. And when Target Center is full, man, it is a tough place to play. Batum knocks down the three.
Well, how about this? And also a new arena.
Big block there by Anderson on Batum. And beats Zubac, goes down underneath the basket, but is able to watch. Able to convert. Good defense inside. Man. Jackson left alone for three. Book it. Reggie signs his autograph on the game. Clippers 32, Timberwolves 21. Reggie gets around the defense, the drive and the dish to Kennard for three, and he knocks in another triple. Luke Kennard has been on point here.
That kept him out of some preseason games, so that was a cause for concern for the Timberwolves.
He doesn't grab all the headlines, but behind the scenes getting a lot of things done for the Clippers. Jackson for three. It's good.
Speaking about getting things done, Cuzzo, you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Prince for three.
Paul George, and you're going to need that in tough situations. And and John Wall exhibited that throughout camp.
Well, clever lay-in with the left hand, 44-33.
Couldn't let my teammates down, so I would have took an L if I would have got a ticket. That's all.
Forbes for three. There's the shooting that we talked about. And so
could John assimilate himself to a new role? Speaking of which, and Kawhi just darts down the middle to a new role and not score. The Wizards to win games, he had to score.
Oh, did I miss that? The old post-up fadeaway from Kawhi. He dunked it! Look at the bench go crazy.
New father legs. New father legs. There are going to be games where Reggie leads the team in scoring. He's going to be there in the fourth quarter. Vice versa for John Wall. So, but ultimately,
do the cat daddy, which was also a bit more of a pop and lock guy. I think
you're not. Don't go there.
I am.
You couldn't tick. You couldn't wave.
I was.
Where are we going?
I never had parachute pants though.
I did.
Edwards lays it in 50. Did you really? But the Clippers do well to get back in transition. Edwards swivels down the lane. He's aggressive and he is very good if he can take flight below the free throw line. Exhibit A.
That's for the third-year player, something he's aiming for.
And that was one thing he took care of as Covington knocks down the three. Edwards thought he was out of shape at times.
Yeah.
Transition three going 2 for 1 and he knocks it in. 62-48. Clippers out in front here. A wild swipe by George, a whistle and a foul. Count the basket with 2:10. And on Wednesday, we'll be in Ontario to take on the Nuggets. Morris for three. I'm really enjoying.
You talked about maybe not getting rest, but I know he's more focused and concentrated on playing basketball, probably getting out of the house. John Wall starts off slow. So what? You got guys that can fill the void. We saw that last year. Now, it is important that they gain some rhythm, of course, as the season goes on, but they're the type of team.
Door for a Norman Powell and Amir Coffey, a Brandon Boston, Terrence Mann to get even more extended minutes. Nice three there by John Wall. Just Towns leaves it short. Here we go. You're all clear, kid. George! Oh! Who knew he was not goes for the windmill. With the rebound. 7.5 to play in the third. Towns for three. He's very gifted. A lot of the things he does do not show up in a box score. He is a film room all-star as well. Towns knocks down another three, 75-71.
Philosophies are the same because of the depth of the leagues. You know, not a lot of easy nights as there was before.
Moments. Jackson into Zoo. Surrounded by defenders. Great ball movement. Covington spoon feeds the big fella inside. Everybody's fingerprints on the ball. That trip down. And while Towns has skill on the perimeter, foot speed is not one of them, but he does have a deep ball. Take their first lead since the opening minute of the ball game. Edwards down the lane and gives it to him, 81-79.
Edwards ultimately got that layup.
Jackson sizes up his defender, hesitates, pulls the trigger, counted on a foul. Awesome. Anyway, continue with championship.
Well, what they have is players who understand their role, accept their role, and play it to.
Wall shows off the handles. McLaughlin does a great job of staying in front of him, but sometimes
Baseball was big in the neighborhood. You know, whether that was 4, 5, 6 guys playing, whatever, just hitting the ball around. I didn't take it beyond that. You to kind of assimilate yourself to that and then make the adjustment. Second, you are accustomed to starting.
And here comes Wall back the other way. By the way, I don't think Luke Kennard has missed a shot in a month of Sundays. Oh, behind the back and down the hatch.
Turns the tables on that aspect for this Clipper team.
Man, from the wing to the lane to the rim and in. 100-95. Down by 4, but they have battled back. After trailing by as many as 18, Naz Reid has been very active here tonight. He has 16 points on 9 shots.
Like some teams who struggle offensively.
Covington for three, in and out, and then back in again. Clippers by 5. It was a victory over the Clippers in that play-in game as Prince lays it in. And there was a wild celebration afterwards since the bubble. Reid thunders it in with the right hand, 108-102. Now is Reid with 18. In Seattle against the Blazers, Rivers, strong drive to the rim, count it, and a foul, and send him to the line. Drive, but walled off. Diabate down the lane, he's athletic and needed all of it as he lays it in. He had 11 rebounds in that game against the Blazers, and Helpers makes the extra pass to the sniper Forbes. The three is true, and it's a 2-point game.
Well, a little miscommunication on the Clipper player was, but that opened it up to get that 3-point shot and right back at you. You just need someone that's able to initiate the offense. That's what you have with Terrence Mann.
Reid able to get to the rim. The Victor for Victor. Did you see what yeah, it's a play on word.
14% chance to get the first pick. You know what I mean? Within that, trying to play
a prospect that is more heralded than LeBron James. Think about that.
Yeah, no.
As LeBron
knows his body very well, and he was always coordinated.
He was 100 inches at birth.
Yeah, exactly. He came out.
Some time, but not a lot of wiggle room. Boston cuts the lead down to 2. 27 seconds to play in